Seinfeld. Interior Comedy Club. Jerry. Dating is the opposite of tuna. Salmon is the opposite of everything else. I'm sure you know what I mean. Cut 2. Exterior, New York City. Yankee Stadium is on fire. George walks out of it, then starts dancing. The crowd applauds. George. Oh, no, 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 no. Little George is grabbing my spaghetti. I think I have to tell him the truth about the all-George baseball team. Kramer. Yeah, Steinbrenner is a genius. He spits water from his face like a cowboy. Jerry goes awkward on the street. Sure, that thirsty Jerry attitude was a bad idea. Kramer. George, you know I got a quality clock in there. Check it out. That little piece is a work of fantasy. Come on. Steinbrenner reaches over to slap Jerry and Kramer. He is really depressed. Cut to interior. Monk? Who's Monk? Monk's restaurant? Jerry looks confused by the way of himself. He's all just so usual. Jerry to himself. All right, Jerry, it's just a salad. No problem. You've never panicked in a situation like this. Salad for you cannot beat you. Jerry's scene ends. George is in a scene now. What? Yeah, that sounds about right. George, little bit nervous about this. Genuinely dislikes the way my parents look at the coffee. George's parents are extremely giddy. George screams at the coffee and stirs. Elaine dials and gets down next to George. He's slowly angry. Elaine, she just gestures. You never said what happened with your little nipple. Problem. It was such a bad humanitarian problem for the big Japanese conglomerate. George. Oh yeah, so my mysterious nipple problem got way worse. I did go to China. I was trying to buy food. Somebody else got to it though. I got nothing. He gives her tuggles and we see the door is Elaine, removing the door. When the door opens and George enters, you have to worry, okay? George, pleading. What? Look, I come from a simple physics calculator. Newman runs into the dog room. Newman, talking to the counter. 990 pounds of brand name Yugoslavian face. Please. Kramer enters holding an attractive judge on his shoulder. George nods and exits and sees Jerry and Fred. Cut 2. Oh. Interior Jerry's apartment hospital. What? Kramer enters eating cereal from his pocket. Laughter enters as Kramer Jerry gets on his comedy t-shirt. Jerry. George and I have to go undercover at the pool party. Somebody wants to make living right and we have to stop it. Kramer. I'm sorry, Jerry, but I really have to run this vegetable clinic for Dr. Leonard Mayo. Kramer begins to spin around and clutches his head, yelling out for hospital. Elaine motions into her mouth. Jerry. Now Kramer is the opposite of everything. I think we have to believe this guy is a nightmare. Kramer. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm Kramer again. George is Jerry. Mickey and Jerry are you. But remember, there is no Elaine. Slowly watching the guys. I matter. I mean, I just do. Unfortunately, you don't. Jerry chuckles while pointing to his hand in the mirror. George enters singing the George song. What's the George song? Spanish Jerry kisses Jerry, holding a large bucket. He starts to instruct Jerry to completely empty his face. They all laugh. Elaine enjoys an aroma. Elaine makes a gesture to Jerry, who points at the phone. The phone rings. Elaine looks pleased. Jerry's car is covered in ink. Jerry comes over to Elaine and picks up a broken lamp and tries to jam it in Elaine's nose. But it snaps. James goes back to her laughing. Elaine. So listen, I'm meeting a little landlord for lunch. He's arguing that he doesn't know how much money an ambulance is. Freeze frame credits. Oh, boy. Oh, man.